Yes. Trying to get comfortable here. It's too close, too far away. What's happening, guys? Wow. Hello. What's going on? Is anyone here? No one's here. I'll make my coffee while I'm waiting for you guys. There's no one here. It says good connection and I can't see anyone joining. Rero 17. That's all I can see. Rero 17. No one else. What is going on? Can't see anyone joining. I've been sitting here for 2 minutes. That can't be right. Hi there. Is that it? One person. That can't be right, guys. 2 people. 2 people. In 2 minutes. Should I start this live again? Something's going on. Hi, Evelyn. Okay, people are here. Phew. For you. I thought something was wrong just then. I think my iPad's a little bit full. Hi, Alias. Hi, Hannah. How was your boat trip? You look so happy. Your lives don't come on notice. Oh, how fucking annoying. Still not getting TikTok notifications. God damn it. That's so frustrating. See, no one got a notification now. So this is going to be like a low turnout live. Let's not affirm that. Everyone's going to get a notification in a minute. Tracy Bartels is here. Hi, Belly81 New York, NY. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, guys. What's happening? I'm feeling much better today. I just walked around the park and did a whole lot of affirming and it made me feel good. Sometimes, guys, just affirming a lot makes you feel so much better. I was stepping into the new story affirmations, and I felt so much better in myself. You look fresh. Oh, thanks. Don't feel very fresh. Oh, hi, Sarah. How are you, darling? You having another heavy work week? I'm working on self-concept for low self-esteem. I was told I was never good enough. This has reflected... Well, fuck whoever said that, darling. Past relationships. Well, fuck those people who told you that. Darling, whatever shit you had in your childhood, that does not define you. It's just what happened to you. And whatever shitty parents you had or shitty caregivers or upbringing you had does not reflect on the person you are. I want you to start stepping in the state of you are fucking amazeballs and tell yourself that every day. And I don't care what happened to you. That's the past. New you, new self-concept, new relationship. Okay? Just those past relationships don't define you and your past doesn't define you. Okay, guys? I woke up at 10 a.m. Haha, I was so tired. Oh! Got a day off, though. Oh, lovely. I was going to go and watch some films. I was going to stay in bed all day instead. Oh, good idea. Started manifesting. I think it's working. He started reaching out first more. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray. Good, good. Loz, I want to work on my subconcept, but how do I start? Like sit in silence and write down my thoughts? Yes, that's a wonderful idea, Sandra. Do that. Sit in abject silence for 20 minutes with a piece of paper and a pen. Do not look at your phone. Put it away so you can't see any notifications popping up. Won't distract you. Don't listen to music. Don't have a TV on in front of you. Nothing. Not even a view to look at. Just look at a blank wall and just sit there. Write down all the... Actually, I'm going to do that tonight. I keep telling everyone to do that. I'm going to fucking do it. Write down all the thoughts. All on one side of the page. Then write a line down the middle afterwards and write the opposite as affirmations. I'm a piece of shit. No, I'm wonderful and everyone loves me. Nobody wants to be with me. I'm everyone's favourite person. Write the opposite of every shitty thought you've thought. Affirmations to find SP this year and get married. Find an SP. Just imagine that you have him already or her already. I love being married. I love my husband. He's so beautiful to me. He's so sweet to me. He treats me like gold. He treats me so beautifully. And then sleep every night, darling, as if they're already in bed with you. Walk around every day as if you have a ring on that ring finger. Don't actually put a ring there, but just imagine it there. I love being married. Oh, our engagement was so beautiful. Step into the state of married every day. Hi, Loz, how are you? I got lazy in my self-concept, started feeling really low. Self-concept is no joke. It really isn't no joke, guys. That's what I did. I went off my self-concept for a good 3 months because I got thrown by something in the 3D. And even though I was coming on the lives with you guys, I wasn't affirming enough for myself. I'd affirm in the shower in the morning. Occasionally, if I drive, I'd affirm in the park. But the rest of the day, between having a shower in the morning and the occasional times I sat on the toilet and going for a walk in the park, my brain would run me. And I had old story, old self-concept running all day. And after 3 months, I'd undone all my good work that I'd done all the beginning of the year and last year. It's astounding how quick it can happen because your old thoughts are so predominant and so strong, they'll just creep back in there. Okay? That's why you've got to keep on top of it, guys. Having dreams that SP is entertaining other girls, will fucking forget about that, Rhiannon. That's just your fears. Manifest in your dreams. Don't worry about it. I have the shittiest dreams sometimes. I wake up in the morning and laugh sometimes now because they're so stupid and they're so just full of fears. Don't worry about it. They're just dreams that mean absolutely nothing. I decided to not text first today, and he called me as soon as he woke up to let me know he was alive and wanted to what? Now go on. Wonder what? That's wonderful, darling. Look, let him text first. Let him call you first. Absolutely. Do you still notify on Facebook for lives that don't appear on Facebook page on my end? Oh, really? I did put a notification like 15 minutes ago. Oh, no, Brody. People aren't getting notifications here or bloody Facebook. Look how few people are here, 69, because no one's got the TikTok notification. Normally there's 100 people here by now. So annoying. Part 1. I've noticed that I get triggered by my parents when they tell me what to do and how to feel. Don't we all, darling? Part 2, how can I affirm against it? No one tells me what to do. My parents are so sweet to me. They trust my judgment. They love my decisions. They think I make the best decisions. They never try to control me. They let me be independent. They love how independent I am. They butt out of my business. All of that. Hi, Ebs. Hello from Texas. 4:45 a.m. Holy shit, Johnny Be Good. What the hell are you doing up? Can you repeat that? I missed it. Affirmations find SP this year and get married. Walk around as if you have a wedding ring on your finger. Lie in bed every night as if there's a man in your bed who's your husband and start saying, I love being married. I love my husband. He treats me so beautifully. Isn't it wonderful how quickly we got married? Things like that. At first, I was getting no notifications till later, but now not even the posts are showing up. Oh, you're joking. Ugh, how annoying. That's great, thank you, good. I've mucked everything up because I didn't know it was me. My baby's dad had never met her, hence what? I'm getting notification on Facebook. This is weird. Hi, Loz, you gorgeous peach. Oh, pink sugar, thank you. Hi, Loz. SP has not even contacted me at all, and he was going to come over. No message, no call. All right, Louisa. So, what fearful thoughts did you have? That he's flaky? That he's not reliable? That he doesn't want to commit? That he doesn't like you? Assess yourself. What were you thinking before all this shit started to happen? Don't get angry at him. Don't do angry emojis. You're causing it. Figure out what you're doing. Because of me and my thinking. What's this? Feel it? Yeah. What's your opinion on the statement, you need to become what you want? Yeah, you become what you think about. So it's not what you want that you become who you are. I am loved. If you step in the state of loved all day, you'll be loved. If you just want to be loved, there's a whole fucking different thing. Wanting love is coming from needy, desperate energy. I want love so bad, I want him to love me. Would you feel loved? He's not going to love you if you don't feel loved. If you don't feel lovable. The vet said, it's just a sprain. 3 days later, my puppy is fine again. Oh, what's this? Ellie, hang on. Where's the first part? I panic affirmed for my puppy. Her knee was broken. I said, no, it's just a sprain. The vet said, it's just a sprain. 3 days later, my puppy is fine again. Yay, darling. I do some good old panic affirming at the vet. Absolutely. Wonderful, darling. Ah, that's so nice. Oh, that's such a great story. Ma'am, you're super pretty. Oh, peace uptown. Thank you so much. Hi, Loz, you wonderful, beautiful banana smoothie. Oh, big sugar. What's this, Hannah? Oh. Hang on. Where's the beginning? Where's the beginning of this? Shit, I can only see the second part. Jesus Christ. Hannah, where's the first bit? Wait a second, I'm scrolling down. I'm so excited. Wait a second. Hannah, where's the first bit? Hannah. All I'm seeing is part 2. Where is part 1? God damn it. Okay, I'm scrolling down to part 2. Part 2. We texted all night after we got off the boat, and then I've been texting all morning too. He is so in love with me. Ah, yes, Hannah! Yes. So exciting. Keep saying that, darling. We aren't getting notifications because our subconscious won't allow it. Must be that. How do you know you're convinced that you and your SP are together? Look, I was really good at living in the end a couple of months ago before 3D stuff threw me, right? And I was fine. Nothing threw me. And then the 3D threw me and I just lost it. And all I can describe to you is when you're fully living the end is nothing bothers you because you know it's done. You have this feeling of like, oh, we're together. Nothing can stop that from happening. It's when you let things affect you that it throws you off it and you stop believing it, that's when you know it's not happening in your mind. You'll know the feeling because you won't feel like it's done anymore. Yesterday I went out with SP2 and we saw SP1. Oh, third party and their friends, and it felt like a movie where the ex sees the girl and gets that puppy look. He and his friends are always looking at us. Sucked in. Good. Been living the end a lot too. Oh, good, Sarah, good. Loz, you're early. Yes, okay, I'm going to. Good morning from the US, Loz. Oh, you're up. No, lol, not angry. Emojis, love you. Okay, no angry emojis. Okay. No, Louisa, just figure out what were you thinking that's caused him to be all flaky like that. I'm out with friends, but sneaking on to say hi to you all. Can't help myself. Oh, Cat, hi, darling. Bad, but now he's apologised for his behaviour and hasn't since we broke up 3 years ago. What's this, Kerry? Where's the rest of it? Why am I only seeing the first part of some of these? God damn it. That's my goal, that me and my SP are living in the end. Well, use that as your goal in your mind and set it as the scene. It's not just a goal, guys. You've got to imagine it. Like, if you want to win a gold medal in the Olympics, you don't go, it's my goal to win the gold medal. You imagine yourself winning it. Bruce Jenner, now Caitlyn Jenner, used to imagine over and over and over and over again in his mind the decathlon that he ran and competed in, all the parts of it, all the 10 parts. He'd done it so many times in his mind obsessively that by the time he actually did it in the Olympics, he said it was a piece of piss because he'd done it so many times. He had lived in the end so many times and he'd won the gold so many times in his mind that he knew it was going to come about. And when he actually fulfilled it, it was easy as piss. That's the way we've got to do things. What's this? I don't know why. I feel like I'm scared of getting fearful thoughts, lol. Getting scared of getting scared. Well, that doesn't make any fucking sense, darling. Stop that immediately. Just start affirming good thoughts. Start getting a handle on your brain. Stop letting your brain run you, guys. If you've had anxious thoughts your whole life or depression your whole life, fucking just start getting a handle on it, guys. It's the only way. Affirming is the only way. You can medicate yourself all you like, but the affirming helps more. Trust me. After years of being on antidepressants and anti-anxiety meds, trust me. I get a great feeling of contentment when living in the end. Wonderful, darling. Good. Loz, Melbourne is in lockdown and now we have a curfew. Oh, no, really, Rita? Oh, Jesus, it's all going to shit over there. Well, I'm not going to affirm that. Just start saying, this doesn't affect me. In fact, I get all this extra work done. I can set up my new business. Lockdown is actually great for me. It's so advantageous for me. I actually get a lot out of it. Think about it that way. How do you live in the end? Think of a scene that would imply your wish had been fulfilled, like you're already married or you already have a baby or you already live together. Okay? And live in that scene over and over again in your mind. Lie in bed every night as if it's already true. You've already married and you're lying in bed together and you're laughing about your day. In the end, as if it's already done. My baby's dad apologised to me for his behaviour recently. He hasn't apologised since we broke up 2 years ago. Oh, wonderful, Kerry. That's great. Is that the beginning of that? Where's the rest of it? I saw the beginning, another bit. Bad, but now he's apologised for his behaviour and hasn't since we broke up. Well, that's wonderful, darling. Wonderful. Well, that must be working that self-concept on him, darling. Hannah, that's amazing, yes? I am wanted. I am loved. I'm secure. I'm enough. I'm happy in life. I'm grateful for my life, etc. Yes, darling, that's wonderful. Hang on, guys, scrolling down. Trying not to react. Feel a bit sad and angry at the same time. Guys, look. Reacting is my biggest weakness. I react because I protect myself too much, too quickly. Okay? That's where it's coming from. Trying not to get hurt, so you react. Trying not to be crushed by someone's crushing you with their crap, so you react. You get out, you flee, you fight, you freeze. Know where it's coming from and you'll react less. Okay? I hate how you can only write in little bits on this. I know, it's so annoying. I am his happiness. I love that. I am his happiness. I am home to him. He can't be without me. I bring him a peace he can't get from anyone else. I understand him more than anyone. No one gets him like I do. No one knows him like I do. No one is me. He could fuck a million girls and they're not me. Had a big cry tonight over the SP shit I caused with my thinking for finding laws. Oh, Rob. Darling, look. I want you to see that situation, if you can't get the ex out of your mind, that she's now with the ex, as no one compares to you. She's going to spend time with him and realise he's not you. He doesn't love her like you. He doesn't give her the love that she actually needed, even though she was pushing it away like you. She spends time with him and realises that the love you gave her was what she needed and what she craved and what she wants. And all he's going to do is remind her that he's not you. Got it? What do I do if my crush is gay? Just imagine they love you anyway, darling. Sexuality is fluid in most people. Don't worry about it. And my head has been trying to remind me of the scenes that happen, and I'm like, nope. What's this, Sarah? Where's the rest of this? I get more and more confident to affirm without my affirmation book, so it's good. Oh, good, Sarah. And my head has been trying to remind me of the scenes that happen, and I'm like, nope. Oh, good. Good. I am continuing to live in the inn and waiting for SP to be in contact again. Good, Desi. Do it good. I am so good knowing I'll find a parking space and all lights are green. It happens when I just know, yeah, I do that. I always get a parking spot. People are always amazed. Affirming works 100%. I've never felt so calm because of you. Thank you. Oh, wonderful, darling. Oh, that's great. Look, guys, it really does, because all it's doing is just telling your brain, listen, brain, look, I know you're trying to protect me, but could you just fuck off, because I'm putting these new thoughts in, because those old thoughts, they're not serving me anymore. I know you think they're helping, but they're fucking not helping. You can talk to your brain like that if you don't want to tell it to fuck off. I need to stop the dumb thoughts when he takes hours to reply. Nat, just go and get a hobby or fucking do something with your life in those times. Please. Does manifesting work as in you start to act in the way you believe, which attracts someone? Fuck no, Amber Lester. You're as lost as shit. Darling, that's some LOA crap. We do not act in the way you believe. You don't have to believe it, and you don't have to do any action. What I want you to do is think it. It's all in your mind. All manifesting is what you're currently thinking. What your current 3D reality looks like is a product of your previous thinking. What you predominantly, habitually, always thought is now in your reality. If you had a breakup, you probably thought bad thoughts, fearful thoughts during the relationship that's now caused the breakup. Oh, you did that. So all you now need to do is change your thinking. You don't need to do anything out in 3D or act in a certain way or believe shit. All you need to do is think different thoughts, which is why you affirm and why you think different scenes in your mind with visualization to imagine you are now the woman you want to be. You have now the thing you want. All right, Amber? If you're lost as shit because you've been watching some dumb bitch with a salt lamp talking about feelings and beliefs and acting as if, you need to go to my Facebook group, Subconscious Laws, and watch all these lives back. If you're trying to get back in SP, I want you to watch back number 25 and number 41 to understand how to do this. Okay? Hi, Sammy Ann. I don't want to hurt her, but I'm not the type to believe those. Believe those what? What are we talking about? My Indian manifestation buddy wants me to try all kinds of religious things related to manifestation. Oh. We'll just tell her what's religion got the fuck to do with manifestation. Absolutely nothing, darling. Neville talks about the Bible all the time. He's not religious in the slightest. What can I affirm that my Indian manifestation buddy understands my boundaries? Just say she doesn't bring up that shit anymore. She understands that religion's got absolutely fuck all to do with manifestation. She stops bugging me about it. She doesn't even mention it anymore. Loz, I had movement last month. SP message. This has since stopped. Is this my self-concept? Okay, Leanne. Whatever happened between him contacting you and now, what fearful thoughts are you having? Write them all down. And then I want you to really go hard, panic affirming the opposite of all that shit. This is too good to be true. I can't believe this has worked. Yes, it fucking worked. Loz knows what she's talking about. She listens to Neville and Neville knows everything. Okay? This is fucking working. And I got him to ring me, so he's going to contact me again because I did that. And I'm fucking powerful. Etc. Can you affirm why a hangover? Yes, say, I never get hangover. Whenever I drink, I feel fine. Jamie's success post has helped me so much, hasn't it? Wasn't it a wonderful post? And honestly, I went off my brain at her for most of the call. Well, not off my brain, but I kept saying to her, she kept saying things like, people think I'm too much. And I kept saying, no, you're not. You're not too much. God, if you're too much, what am I? I was so proud of her. That is the sweetest affirmation. I am his home. When he is with me, he is home. Yep. I am like home to him. I love that one. I was thinking that one the other day and I started using it. I was listening to Sammy's coach's new subs and it caused me to have a panic attack. Is that normal? What? I was listening to Sammy's coach's new subs. New subs? What's that? New subs. What do you mean? Sammy's coach's new subs. You mean subliminals? Someone's making subliminals for Sammy's channel? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about her coaches? What happened? I don't understand that, darling. Write that again. You mean Sammy Ingram? You mean her coaches, or they've created subliminals or something? If it's subliminals and it's to do with self-concept, sometimes self-concept stuff really does cause you to have a panic attack or give you nightmares because it's stuff your subconscious doesn't want to hear. Is that what you're talking about? Like listening to affirmation tapes? I feel so much better after watching your live. Oh, good, Simran. SP just told me he's signing a new lease. He wants me after I acted that way. I know there is no logic, but what? Oh, hang on. I've read to you there. SP just told me signing a new lease with the third party. I was worried he would, so that they would do that. So now, look, guys, if you've had shitty thoughts about third parties and suddenly they're coming true, it must be the worst feeling in the world. I can't even imagine. Just understand that you did that and know you can uncreate it. Okay, look, I've got people at the moment who the SP's gone and got married and they've started contacting them again. So please don't see the living together as an obstacle. I want you to see it. It's going to help you. They're going to move in together. They're not going to be able to stand each other. She's going to drive him crazy. The sound of her voice drives him nuts. Every morning he wakes up, he wants to roll over and imagine she's not there. She frustrates him. She pushes him to do housework all the time. She annoys him. He hates being there. He can't wait to leave. Do all that if you need to. Ah, thanks. I was okay. Good, Leanne. Where's lipstick gloss? Oh, I didn't put it on today. Subliminals, is that what you're talking about? Her subs are Flossie and Nikki. Oh, okay. They have subliminals on YouTube. Sammy's team. Oh, do they? What, Flossie and Nikki are doing subliminals now on YouTube? What, on a different channel? On Sammy's channel? I've never seen this. I know about Flossie. Oh, Nikki's that girl who does the manifestation method or whatever the fuck she's talking about. I haven't watched Sammy's channel for so long, I don't even know what you're talking about. But are they doing subliminals now? Okay. Well, she doesn't believe in subliminals. What the fuck are they doing subliminals for? Sammy doesn't believe in them. What? Sammy is great. Her coaches are not. Look, the ones who left are good. The ones who defected, Tierria, Quiness, and Darlene. Well, I think Tierria and Quiness are good. Darlene, not so much. But Tierria is wonderful. Quiness is a nut. But they're great coaches. They left. It's called Your Thoughts Create channel. Oh, they've created a whole new channel. Your Thoughts Create. Oh, fuck, I didn't even know that. I think Flossie's all right, but she repeats herself a lot. Kind of random, but I really love the word specific person. It's so cute. Yeah, it is. Your Thoughts Create channel. I must go look at that. And they're making subliminals. Fuck, I didn't know that. It's so long since I looked on YouTube, guys. I think the only things I see pop up are Manifesting with Kimberly, and I'll watch hers sometimes, but I just don't have the time. They created affirmations on YouTube like rampaging, self-concept, and SP and other things. Oh, did they? Oh, look, well, Flossie's good at rampaging self-concept. She's great at that. Not the kind of self-concept I do, the really deep stuff. She does the kind of surface. I'm a queen. I'm a master manifester. She does those kind of surface shit. She doesn't get to the core shit like I do, but... affirmations for depression. To start saying, I'm in full control of the feelings I feel. I never worry about the future. I never delve into the past. I stay in the present at all times. I'm in full control of all my emotions. I know how to build myself up, make myself feel safe. I know how to soothe myself. I know how to make myself feel good. Years when I looked and saw he was engaged. What's this, Sarah? I'm being positive and trying, and things are still not working out great. What am I doing wrong? Darling, are you holding on to an old story about the situation? Have you got rid of that? I don't know. How do we manifest a plague on engagement party couples like an Old Testament firstborn death thing? What, darling? We don't do that here. I don't know what you're talking about, but you've got some fucking serious issues if you want to put a plague on an engagement party. You got some fucking anger issues there, darling, from childhood that got nothing to do with anything, nothing to do with anyone else. If you're pissed off that everyone's getting engaged and you're not, or you're trying to put a plague on your SP's engagement because you're so hurt and heartbroken that they've left you for someone else, I would seriously assess what the fuck's going on with your mental health and self-concept that it's so in the toilet that you want to wish ill upon someone, which, by the way, will reverberate back and affect you later. The fuck? Why don't you understand that you caused whatever situation is? What the situation is a person's left you and got engaged to someone else, you caused it. If everyone around you is getting engaged and you're not, you're causing that with your thinking. Sorry, darling, Jack, Therese, but on this channel, we understand that we create everything with our shitty self-concept thinking. Everything causes your reality, and you can seek revenge on everyone, but all you'll do is cause shit that's going to reverberate back to you one day, and you're not going to be happy because all you're doing is seeking revenge, but you're not really getting to the core shit, which is why you feel so fucking angry and unhappy that you want to seek revenge on people like a fucking nutbag. I hope that comment was a joke. This morning I shouted at myself for doing self-concept good. What is this, Sarah, about years? And then I looked at him and saw him was engaged. What are you talking about? I missed it. Can't see the rest of that, Sarah. I'm only seeing parts of people's things. They created affirmation on YouTube. Oh, okay. I was like, good for him. Oh, someone got engaged? Yeah, look at it and just be like, well, I'm next. Kind of random, but I really, oh, that's the one. What to affirm to be engaged with my SP? I love being married to him. Just be married, or you can be engaged if you want. Just say, oh, he gave me the most beautiful engagement ring. Our proposal was so special. He said everything I wanted to hear. He loves being my fiance. Thoughts on manifest with Jasmine? Oh, God, manifest fast with Jasmine. You're talking about the girl who's got that boyfriend that comes and goes. Look, her affirmations, her guided meditations are wonderful. Her guided meditation 8-hour things, sleep, are great. She's great at those. That's it. Don't watch any of her manifesting videos. She's confused as hell. She confuses LOA and she talks about love and giving and taking, and it's all just gobbledygook. And sometimes I'm like, what are you talking about? I used to watch her until I realized she was hella fucking confusing. But her guided meditations are fantastic. How do you stop reacting to the 3D? You stop looking at it and thinking you can do anything with it. You think, well, I caused this. Well, shit, I'm going to change it. Guys, you've got to understand that you caused it. If you can't get that, like this silly girl saying, I want to seek revenge on an engagement party, if she can't understand that she created all this anger that she's causing in herself, that she feels she needs to go seek revenge on engagement parties, or an SP left her and she doesn't understand that she caused that with her shitty thinking and that's why he left, the 3D is always going to affect you, and then you're going to be doing silly things like seeking revenge on people's engagement parties because you don't understand you're causing everything in your reality with your shitty thinking. If you can just accept that, your whole life changes. Otherwise, you'll be angry and seeking revenge on people and being angry with the 3D. And then you're powerless. You're in this totally powerless position. I need to seek revenge on people's parties because I'm so upset. Well, didn't you cause the situation with your shitty thinking that just got reflected out? You don't love me, you don't want me, you're going to leave me for someone else. He leaves, he goes to get engaged to some other bitch, and now you're left being angry and wanting to seek revenge on an engagement party which you caused with your shitty thinking about thinking that he didn't love you and he wanted other people because you didn't feel good enough in yourself because of your shitty self-concept from childhood that you've never dealt with. Had a dream a while ago. My first ex was being engaged and we haven't spoken for a year, and I was okay. That's good, haha. Then thank my subconscious for randomly telling me. Oh, okay. Came up with a whole dream. My SP never sleeps over when I ask him to. Do I stop asking him? Guys, did you see my latest video that's got like 14,000 views where I'm saying stop doing things in the 3D? If you're asking them, don't you think that's from a state of needy, desperate energy? Why are you allowing them to use you for sex and then leave? Maybe you should work on your self-concept, darling, even putting yourself in that position and then feeling like you have to ask him. Work on your self-concept for the love of God and start seeing yourself as the girlfriend and start saying things like, he can't wait to spend time with me. He wants to roll over in the morning and just hold me and spoon. He doesn't want to get out of bed. Lying in bed all morning is the most favourite part of his day. And then work on your shitty self-concept that allows you to even pick a guy who would do that. How often do you have to say the affirmations? As often as possible, darling, to get rid of that old shitty thinking. Hey, Loz, what if SP lives in another country and that's a big problem? No, it's not a big problem, but you're causing it to be a big problem by saying it's a fucking big problem. You're focusing on the obstacle and it will be a fucking big problem for you because in your head it's a problem. It doesn't make any difference if you're in another country. I was about to engage in party in lockdown. 350,000 for wealthy doctors, nurses and lawyers didn't enough. What? Oh, I don't watch the news, darling. I don't give a shit about this stuff. I don't give a shit about COVID. COVID doesn't affect me because I don't watch the news because I run my reality. If you're watching the news and getting annoyed about what's happening in lockdowns, you're not understanding your power. I don't watch the news because I create my own reality. The news, schmooze. It doesn't affect me. It's the fear hour. If you want to be scared and be annoyed about what's happening in the outside world, oh my God, this is happening and people are throwing engagement parties and they should be la 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 la. Why are you watching a manifestation channel? That's called I'm in constant state of fear person. I just watch the news and be a minion and a sheep and I do what everyone else is doing and I go and get vaccinated because I'm so fucking scared of COVID and I watch the news and I get angry about what everyone else is doing because I'm so pissed off about lockdowns because I'm locked down and they're not locking down and they're having an engagement party and I'm pissed off and I'm seeking revenge because I'm following the rules. They're not following the rules. I'm being a sheep and they're not being a sheep and I'm getting shitty because I'm being a sheep. Sorry, darling. All that stuff, COVID, politics, if you're into any of that shit, you're not understanding that you create your reality with your thinking, and your thinking is causing you to even care about that shit. I couldn't care less. I literally don't watch the news. I have not watched the news since Brexit happened. When was that? 7 years ago? I couldn't care less what's happening in the world. It doesn't affect me. And I really mean that. What's the weirdest way something you've manifested has come to you? Just trying to think. Oh, lots of weird things. I remember the first time I tried one thing to get a pair of shoes. It was the first thing I think I manifested really consciously, very, very, very specific. And I just wanted a pair of yellow, canary yellow, like light colour yellow, lemon yellow, ballet flats, leather. That's what I wanted. And then I walked past the shoe shop, the one shoe shop that was near my house, and there was a pair in the window. And I walked in, I said, can I try those on? I said, what size are they? She said, 8.5. And I said, that's my size. She goes, funny, it's the only ones we have. We didn't have any others. How do I manifest better friends? What do you mean? You're trying to say they're shit friends? Well, stop saying your friends are shit. Start saying, my friends are so wonderful to me. They treat me so beautifully. I'm everyone's favourite person. They invite me everywhere. Affirmations sell my clothes online and get sales. My sales are booming. My online store is overrun with sales. I am running out of stock. My business is booming. I'm everyone's favourite athleisure store or whatever store. Is there a collective thinking that affects our reality? Have you heard of a thing called COVID? Aren't we all collectively fearful? Aren't we all collectively shitting our pants? Aren't we all collectively worrying about vaccines and people wearing masks and shit? Until such time as everyone turns their attention away from it, it won't stop. I don't watch the news because that shit does not affect me. And I don't want it to affect me, so I don't watch news about it. But everyone's obsessed with it. And until such time as they stop being obsessed with it, it will not go away. It's simply how all manifestation works. If you focus on the obstacle grows. How can I affirm a manager position? Just say, I love being a manager. I got that position so easily. Fuck, that was a piece of piss getting that manager position. I love being the manager of whatever it is. How do I get my SP to miss me? Thank you. Well, don't worry about them missing you, darling. Just affirm that they're your boyfriend and then I don't have to miss you because they're with you all the time. Why do you want them to miss you for if you're actually wanting to spend time with him? You don't want him to miss you. You actually want to spend time with them. Affirm for the thing you want, not the feeling you want him to have. You want the attention, don't you, and the time together. So affirm for that. What if the obstacle is physical pain? Well, stop focusing on the physical pain and start saying, I am pain-free. My body knows how to heal itself. My subconscious mind, which created my body, knows how to heal every tissue, organ and cell as it knows how to do because it created my fucking body. And I don't get pain because I fucking say so. And I'm in charge of this body. And if I say there's no pain in this body, there's no fucking pain. How do you deal with thoughts of self-doubt regarding manifestation? You look at your shitty life gadnamd and you think, did I create any of this absolute shit show before me with my crappy thinking from before? Like if my SP left me, did I think he might do that? Oh, yes, I did. Did I think that I have no money and money doesn't come easily to me and I always lose money as soon as I get it and money drips through my fingers and I never have enough cash in my bank account and currently I don't? Oh, yes, because I constantly have broke-ass fucking thoughts. Look at your current reality. See what you created and know that you, ta-da, are a master manifester because you created what's currently there. Got it. What if you affirm and strongly feel it and then see something in 3D that throws you? You just accept it! Guys, if it throws you, you've got to look at it and go, oh, fuck. I did that, didn't I, with my thinking? Well, shit. I'm fucking pissed off at myself for thinking that stuff, like a third party might come along or I might lose my house or whatever the fucking thought was, okay? But I did it, so if I did it, I can undo it. Got it? You've really got it. If you can't ignore it, guys, you've got to accept the 3D. My SP told me we're going on a break. How do I get him back? Just revise it, darling. Go back into your mind and imagine he never fucking said that. Okay? Or imagine he said it and the next day he's going to ring you and go, oh, babe, I don't know why I said that. I'm such an idiot. I love you. I can't go a day without seeing you. What am I, stupid? Imagine that. Imagine that phone conversation. Your thoughts on law of assumption. It's all I talk about, darling. It's not a buzzword. It's not a technique. I'm just about to post a video about this because there's some fucking dumb see you next Tuesdays on here talking about it as a new buzzword. Why don't you try the law of assumption instead of law of attraction? It's a thing to use. I'll tell you how to use it. New technique. New technique. No, you dumb bitch. It's how manifesting works, you absolute fucking moron. There's some fucking dumb bitches on here. Sorry, darling, but it really makes me angry because it's become this new thing. Law of assumption. Yes, what you predominantly think all fucking day manifests, bitch. That's how it works. It's called manifesting. Literally, they're making it trendy. I know, it's really giving me the shits. They then corrected, have clear, beautiful skin. Oh, what's this? Can I ask you a question? Yes, darling, do. You constantly have customers, businesses booming. You have hundreds of sales. Yes, I love that for the online business. Wonderful. Now I have a fat pimple and I have a giggle because my affirmation game is strong. Oh, what did you say? You said something about your skin and now you have a fat pimple. Oh, no. I have a wedding in the US in October. Affirming David comes with me and I get to show him in the USA and know it's a time-bound manifestation, but I'll do it. Wonderful, Hannah, do that. Loz, I wrote on a post-it note a couple of weeks ago, don't have sugar, it makes you break out, and then you got a massive pimple. The more I focus on my end, it will come about faster. Yes, darling, just live in it. Live from the end as much as you can. As much as you can. So what affirmations do I say to be with me? Darling, you've got to step into the state of he's with you already. Not missing you, but he's with you already. He's your boyfriend. He loves spending time with you. He wraps his arms around you every morning. I want you to wake up every morning as if he's there. As if he stayed the night every morning and imagine he's spooning you, smell his smell, feel his hairy chest against your back, roll over and imagine having morning sex. Imagine it. Seriously. And then say things like, he loves being my boyfriend. He loves spending all his time with me. Things like that. And then work on your self-concept. Build yourself up because I'm so special, because I'm so lovable, because I'm so sexy. He can't be without me. Everyone loves me when they've met me. What's this? Hang on. I was literally just thinking this. What about the law of assumption shit? Oh, it's giving me the shits. Is it possible to answer my question, Loz? Thank you. Where is it, Han? I can't see it. Where is it? Write it again, darling. I can't see it. Can't see it. Loz, I'm in the process to get back my SP, but no contact yet. I have negative thoughts. I see him and my mind will then affirm against that negative shit, darling. You've really... Guys, look, I really let my negative thoughts run me 2 weeks ago, and I've had to really dig deep in the last week to stop my thoughts running me. I really need you to do the same. You've got to decide, how bad do I want this? Do I want my negative thoughts to run my life? This is what's causing my life. Well, shit, no. If Loz can lose her mind, well, how easily can I? It's easy, guys, to let your thoughts suddenly run you that are negative. They're predominant. They're there all the time. If you just let them creep in for a second, you just let one through the gate, they all come flooding in, and then you're fucked. You've got to take control of your mind, and if you can't, you're fucked. And you've got to decide, right, how bad do I want this? Am I going to take control? Or is it going to be like Taliban of the brain and they're just taking over and everyone's running for the hills? You know what I mean? I keep seeing these videos on TikTok of everyone running away from the Taliban. Ah! That's like your good thoughts that you're putting in. They're just like, fuck! The negative thoughts are taking over. We're out of here! Right? Or you're going to fight back. Fight back, guys. Is it possible to answer my question? Han, put it again down. I can't see it. Should I think about my manifestations every day, or should I stop and let them go? Oh, fuck, Hazir 101. You're lost as shit. Please go and join my Facebook group, Subconscious Laws, where all these lives are saved. There's over 200 live videos, guys, you can binge watch. Please, for the love of God, everything you just said in that statement is not going to manifest shit for you. You don't think about your manifestation. You think about affirming and you think about your visualization. Is that what you mean? You need to not let anything go except the old story about you and your partner or whatever you're trying to get back, or the money or whatever the situation is. You don't let go of anything except that old story and how it comes about, but you don't let go of thinking about it. Fuck no. You think about it as much as possible. You focus on it. You live in it. You live in the state of having it. That is the key. Believe you have received it and you will. You don't forget about it. Whoever's telling you to let it go and forget about it is a fuckwit. Right. Have I messed up? Oh, what's this? I've been crying about me and SP's break for a week now, but I didn't affirm during that period. Have I messed up, or can I affirm it back? Don't worry, darling. If you had a big fucking cry for a whole week, just start saying, it doesn't matter what I do, I can't fuck this up. I can have a big cry, but it doesn't matter because I'm getting back on the horse and I'm affirming now, and I'm getting control of my mind. And just affirm and affirm and affirm and affirm and affirm. So no matter what, the 3D is always fixable. Well, you caused it. You can't fix it, right? You can just change it. You can't actually fix anything. All you can do is think, well, this is a reflected thought out and now I'm seeing it. So what I need to do is think new thoughts and it will be reflected out and the 3D will change. You can't fix it. You just got to make it malleable. It's going to change. Okay? My SP's dad died and I don't want affirmations to say for him. Oh, no. Just say he loves getting consolation in me. He feels better and better every day. His grief is slowly going away by the day. He knows how to express his emotions. Things like that. So people started to talk about law of one. Law of one, law of give and take, law of reciprocity, law of vibration, law of cornflakes. What a fucking load of shit. They're all just trending topics, guys, for videos. Where are these people getting this fucking information from? Never heard of all this shit. It's just complete and utter twaddle. It's bullshit. How do I manifest him to post me? I want to share our pics, but he doesn't. Well, why is that so important to you, darling? Why is it so important to you that he shows you off on social media? There's something going on there where you feel you need to be shown off. You can do that if you want and start saying, he loves to show me off on social media, but I would assess why you need that so badly and work on your self-concept to not need that. Stop self-concept thinking, I nailed it, how wrong I was. Oh, look, sometimes, guys, you get real cocky and you think, I'm great, and then something will throw you in the 3D and all your self-concept work goes down the loo again. It's really annoying. What affirmations can I use to manifest my best friend to move back to Australia? I love having my best friend here with me. She loves living in Australia with me. She loves living in Australia. We have such good times together. How do I manifest him to post me? I saw that one. Old thoughts may be strong, but we are stronger. Just persist, persist, persist. Yes, Hannah, exactly. I've got to tell myself that. Good point. He wants to go do something Thursday instead of just hanging out at home. We'll be boyfriend in no time. Oh, Kat, lovely. You're actually the first person who's explained manifestation without all the drama. Oh, good. That's what I aim to do, darling. Simplify it. It's really not that fucking hard. How to stop reacting to 3D when you have to see SP every day and he's not yet acting how you want. Okay, Katie, what you need to do is you need to start seeing him differently. Every time you see him and he's acting like a dick, or he's saying the things you don't want, or he's a third party, or whatever fuck it is, you're going to look at him and whatever he's doing, you're going to say the opposite. You love me so much. Oh, you adore me. You love looking into my eyes. You love holding me. You always give me so much attention. You love being my boyfriend. You just start affirming it by looking in their eyes or being away from them and just thinking it, saying it in your mind every time they're around you. And when they're away from you in the office or wherever you have to be, you think it and think it and think it and think it and think it while they're there. Just not out loud. Law of cornflakes. Yes, exactly. Loz, I'm scared my shit I thought so much will manifest. What can I do? I imagine my SP with my friend because she's feminine. What can I do? Don't worry about it, darling. Even if that happened, just affirm, she's not me, so he'll be back in no time. Fucking don't worry about it, guys. Please stop worrying about your bad thoughts manifesting. Just start affirming against that shit immediately. How can I make a plague at my ex's work? What do you want to do that for, darling? That's revenge shit. What are you talking about? I already re-asked it, but didn't see 2 times to answer it. The comments don't show. Oh, no, hon. Where is it? Law of conflicts, yes. Do we affirm that we want do we affirm what we want right now or what we want in years to come? I want both, but not sure on focus. Okay, so years to come is kind of living in the end. But you can also affirm what you want right now. I love having a beautiful boyfriend. He's so lovely to me. And you can say, if you want, our wedding was so beautiful. You can do both as long as it's not too clunky on your brain. To say boyfriend and then say husband is kind of hard. It's up to you guys. If you want to just affirm the now, fine. But living in the end is probably better. But how to manifest to him to apologise? Or what do you need an apology for, darling, when you caused it? You've got to understand that you caused everything in your reality, including the breakup, them cheating on you, whatever the fuck it is. If you're really fucking lost about this, go to my TikTok and go right down to the bottom of the page, probably about 6 or 7 rows up, and watch a series called How to Manifest an Apology. It's about 6 videos long, and you won't like it because I basically say you can't get an apology if you don't understand that you caused the whole thing. Loz, I kept manifesting 10K on TikTok, and I got it a few days ago. Oh, wonderful, darling. Congratulations. What's your tip for someone who just starts with law of assumption? Start to understand that you're creating everything with your thinking right now. And everything that's in your current reality you've already created with your thinking. You're dominant, habitual, the things you most often think. Okay? So if you can accept that and look at the 3D reality and all the shit in front of you and think, well, I did that, then you've got to understand that all you need to do is change your thinking and the reality will change. So you've got to put in new affirmations, have new visualizations, have new thoughts that will change the current reality to the reality you want. You've got to think of what you do want, not what you don't want. Because what you don't want is shown up by you predominantly thinking about it a lot. I have been in no contact for a long time, although I changed my mindset. Well, good, darling, change that fucking mindset. A long time doesn't matter. Now I'm feeling stuck since I put in all this work and it's not showing up yet. Well, what work were you putting in, darling? I bet you any money that work you were putting in is not the work I talk about. Were you working on your shitty self-concept thoughts, the fearful thoughts that you had that caused the breakup? Or have you just been affirming to your SP? He loves me so much. He loves me, my boyfriend. He, like a crazy, desperate, needy bitch. Have you been doing that? Because I bet you haven't been doing what I teach. The plague at work was a joke. Okay, good, Alex. I thought it was. I've been listening to James Knight affirmation, had a cry at work. Could this be why? Oh, yeah, look. Could be. What is all this plague stuff? Some of my comments aren't working for some reason. Oh, no. Some people's aren't. That's very annoying. I was only thinking nice things and affirming we'll always be together, but we broke up. Well, darling, look. You can only be thinking nice things and all that stuff consciously, but subconsciously, what were you thinking? He doesn't love me. Maybe he's looking at other girls. What were you subconsciously thinking? What were your subconscious fears? Investigate those. What's this? We were taking the piss out of the question somebody asked earlier. Oh, okay. How do I make him propose to me for marriage? Just start saying, I love being married. Our proposal was so beautiful. He got down on one knee and said all the things I wanted to hear. Just imagine you're married already, darling. He's looking at his messages to see if he messaged me. Wrong to do. You're, well, yeah, what are you doing that for? That's looking at 3D. Just start saying he's constantly messaging you. Don't look for it. Just say it's happening in your mind. What to affirm when you think you're not enough and too much at the same time? Everyone loves me no matter how too much I am. Everyone loves how loud I am, how crazy I am. They love every little thing about me. They love my energy. They love my vivaciousness. They love my loudness. Loudness? Is that a word? Mm-hmm. Things are going good with my SP, then I saw an abusive ex. Okay. And? Just don't affirm that that's a problem, darling. Just be like, oh, well, that guy doesn't even affect me anymore because he's my past and I don't care about my fucking past. I'm not someone who gets abused anymore. I'm past that shit. How do long time does it regularly take to reprogram the subconscious? How the fuck do I know, Rero, darling, I need to be inside your subconscious mind and know that you've convinced yourself and neural pathways have now formed to form beliefs in your brain to understand that it's now working. No one, and I repeat, no one on God's green earth can tell you how long it's going to take. And if they're telling you they can, they're full of shit. It takes as long as it takes for you to convince your subconscious mind that it's true. Do you believe it's true? Well, then it will manifest. What if I'm the opposite of loud? We'll start saying, I love being shy. Everyone loves how shy I am, and everyone loves it about me. They love how softly spoken I am, etc. Whatever it is you want to be loved for, say it. Any affirmations manifest contact after a year of no contact. He's constantly calling, texting me. He's missed me so much. I am home to him. He can't be without me. This whole year has been shit for him without me. He just needs to be with me. He needs to hold me. He needs to tell me how he feels, etc. All those things. I don't have self-confidence. Maybe that's why I lost him. My brain doesn't believe I deserve love. Well, that can be it, darling. Lots of us don't believe we deserve love, and then we push it away because when it comes, we can't even believe it's true. This is too good to be true. It's one of the major things I heard on all the calls. It was too good to be true. Because deep down, we don't believe we deserve it. I want you to start saying, I deserve all the love in the world. I am so motherfucking lovable. Who wouldn't love me? Look at me. I'm so special. I'm the most lovable girl in the world. Who wouldn't love me? And say that every day and stand in the mirror and tell yourself. And sometimes it might even make you cry. Fucking keep doing it. That's my biggest problem. Mine too, darling. How can I reverse my affirmations into self-concept from SP? Well, just start not reversing the SP ones. Just start saying new self-concept ones. Think about all the shitty thoughts you have about yourself and affirm against those, darling, for self-concept. Affirmations that he's ready to be committed to me. He doesn't need to be ready, darling. Just affirm he is committed. No one needs to be ready to commit. They either are committed or they're not. They don't need to be ready. Just start saying, he loves being my boyfriend. He loves spending time with me. He spends all his time with me. My feelings are going like this, up, down, every day. Don't know what to think or believe. Darling, you've got to get a handle on your thoughts. You're not affirming enough for your self-concept. You're not getting a handle on your brain. You're letting your brain run you. I don't know what to say. How often are you affirming? I bet you're not. Where does the belief I don't deserve love come from? From the way your parents treated you, from feeling not good enough in some way, from being belittled or criticised, from being neglected and not given the love you need, from parentals showing that they didn't love each other and you saw a model of two people who didn't love each other very much and so you just assumed love didn't work, relationship model. It's either the way you were treated or what you saw. Mostly it's the way you were treated. Okay, or there's something about you, there was something wrong with you in some way, or you're abused in some way, or neglected in some way, and therefore you feel you will never get the love, or when you did get the love, it was taken away, someone abandoned you. It's a whole lot of things that can happen in your childhood, guys, that make you feel unlovable. And it will fuck you for the rest of your life if you don't get through it and get over it and start saying, I am so fucking lovable. Who wouldn't love me? Of course I'm lovable. Look at me. I'm fucking amazeballs. Okay, guys. Been focusing on just self-concept for a while today. I started my mental diet for SP2. Good, darling. Would you call out the people that hurt you or would you work it out inside? No. Inside. Everything's inside, guys. You don't go and write a letter of hate and give it to the person. You don't go sit them down and say, you did this to me. You just change the way they treated you in your mind. You go back and revise your childhood if you can, or if not, you decide you're stepping into the state of the person who now gets whatever she wants. The past is dead to you. And everyone you've forgiven for the way they treated you, the past is dead and you're starting fresh. Hello, how can I change someone to change their mind about their main goal and forget an idea? What? Just say they've forgotten all about that. They don't want that anymore. They want what I want. They do exactly what I want. I have such power over them. They do exactly what the fuck I want. If that's what you meant. Should we dress, act and present as our new self-concept in the 3D? Well, I mean, look. You don't want to do acting as if, like, I'm married and walk around in a fucking bridal gown. But if you want to be beautiful and sexy and blah, go and do some self-care and get your nails done and pamper yourself and get your hair done at the hairdressers and go to the gym and get some hobbies and go out more and be that girl. Absolutely, guys. Comes with the territory of feeling better. You'll start to glow up a bit. Okay, so do it. Maisby said he doesn't know if he loves, but it didn't trigger me. What's not to love? Yes, darling, exactly. Say that. Hello. I saw that one. So we don't tell our SP the things they did wrong that hurt us. No. Because you did them wrong to hurt yourself. When you can understand that you hurt yourself, what are you telling them for? Seriously, guys, you've got to understand that your childhood triggers caused the situation. They are only hurting you based on your triggers. If you thought they might cheat and then they cheated, well, you thought that. If you came from an abusive family situation when you were a child and they abused you, well, you have a predominant thought for the rest of your life that you're going to be abused, and you put up with that kind of abuse and you attract abusers. I'm not saying I'm excusing their behaviour, but you've got to understand that your thoughts create how people treat you and how they hurt you. And if you can accept that, there's no point being angry, there's no point expecting an apology, there's no point discussing it or psychoanalyzing it, because you've got to take full responsibility for what you created. And if you do that, what do you need to discuss the hurt from them for? Because really, you hurt yourself. If you can really get this, guys, your whole life changes. I tried to discuss this with my friend the other night that I thought understood manifesting, and she still said, but they've hurt me. And I was like, no, you're not getting this. You hurt you. Got it? Realize I've been seeing my manifestations as a future thing. When X, Y, Z happens, then it will come. Don't do that. It's here now. Now. Now affirming, it could literally happen in the snap of a finger. It doesn't have to take forever. Yes, darling, say that. And look, if you can't believe it can be now, you can say it's possible. It's coming. Look, if it's too clunky, guys, to think it's here now, do say it's coming. Okay? Can you save this live and post on your Facebook? Yes, guys, they all get saved, I promise. Okay, but I'm about a month behind at the moment. So do go to the Facebook group, guys, Subconscious Laws. They all get saved eventually. And I do go live on Fridays on Facebook, Friday night and Saturday morning, Australia time, and they get saved immediately. I understand I created my shit and went no contact with SP. Should I reach out or let him contact me? Going and contacting them now, guys, you'd have to do it from a place of supreme confidence, knowing that you don't need to explain. You're feeling your queen energy. You're knowing the outcome. Do it then. But don't do it from a place of neediness or feeling like you need to fix it, because you can't actually fix the 3D. You've got to do it in your mind first. And then if you feel the need to take action, do it if you so wish. We are our worst enemies, unfortunately, especially when it comes to our own happiness. I know, Brody. It's fucked. Intuition versus thoughts. There's no such thing as intuition, darling. It's called, I thought that might happen. Oh, it did. It's called, I manifested that with my thinking. It's not intuition. It's thinking a thought dominantly, then it manifests and you thought, oh, I thought that would happen. Just home from spending the night with SP. Oh, Nikki D, are you? Lovely. From no contact to my SP telling me he loves me. Now time for marriage despite situations. Oh, Neha, that's wonderful, darling. Wonderful. Hooray. Even if I think my affirmations all day, my subconscious thoughts can throw me. Don't worry, darling. They all do sometimes. Your subconscious is a motherfucker. Don't let it throw you. Just get back on the horse. Telling myself that it's possible when I'm having doubts has really helped me this week. Yeah, guys, if living in the end and stepping in the state now is hard, say it's possible. Somehow, some way, this is possible. Somehow, some way, this is going to work out for me. Caleb on Pluto's Gate says that, and I think that's great. Somehow, some way, I don't know how, but this is all going to work out for me. I believe that. I can just believe that. If I can't believe he's here now, if I can't believe we're back together, I'm just going to somehow, some way believe that this is going to work out for me. That this shit works and it's going to work out for me. You can say that, guys. This is all working to bring together my manifestation. It's all working out for me. Somehow, some way, it's happening. It's possible. No, I'm not married, darling. So many people keep trying to tell me that free will is a thing. Oh, I'm just laughing in their face, darling. My SP and I are back together, but we fight and I'm unsure what to affirm for it. Well, stop fucking reacting. Darling, why are you reacting to them? You're reacting to your triggers from childhood in them and causing arguments, and then you'll split up and you'll be here coming back and saying, oh, fuck, we split up because I kept reacting. And I'll say, yes, darling, I told you not to, because all you're doing is being triggered by the old him when you're not seeing the new him. Just see the new him and work on your self-concept. You don't get triggered by him. I got it off Shelley Bullard's video on YouTube, but having doubt, it was really helpful. Oh, good. Even if I work a lot on my subconscious, why do I still have intrusive thoughts? They're not intrusive thoughts, darling. They're just the predominant negative thoughts you've always had. You're just not affirming enough. It's just the subconscious running your brain, guys. It wants to stick to the script of you're a piece of shit, or you're not good enough, or you don't get the love you need, or whatever the fucking story is it's held about you for however many years. It doesn't like going off piste. It doesn't like you going off script. It doesn't like you having a mind of your own and deciding what your ego is. It's your ego. It wants to stick to the fucking script. Don't get angry at it. Just be like, shut up. I've decided what I am now, and you can fuck off. Remember, you got yourself in this current reality, so therefore you can create the dream reality. Yes, Brody! Exactly! What situation are we talking about? Focusing on the end. What my SP ghosted me after confessing his feelings, and I've been focusing on self-concept. Oh, look, if they've confessed their feelings now they've ghosted, just say he's so embarrassed. He's trying to think up something to say. He can't believe how much he loves me. He's a bit embarrassed about how much he revealed his feelings. He's trying to be all manly. He's trying to play hard to get. He's just feeling a little bit shy at the moment because he's just spilled his guts. That's all it is. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to see it as ghosting. I just know he's building up the courage to talk to me again because he's feeling a little shy because he's spilled his guts so much. He's just feeling a little bit embarrassed. But he still loves me. That's why he said all of that. Say that, darling. Don't give it bad meaning. Don't say he's ghosted you. If he's confessed his feelings, he hasn't ghosted. He's got a little bit embarrassed. He's a guy. Give it that meaning. He'll be back. I'm just going to give him the space. Take his space, but he'll be back. Okay? Loz, I've realised that you need to be affirming every day. If I don't, I slip off almost straight away. Me too, darling. Me too. Look, guys, if you've had anxiety or depression like me, or any kind of mental thing, or childhood trauma, you have to keep doing it. It's just, I know it seems like a chore, but you have to stick with the new thinking. You can't let it go back to the old you. Can you ruin the persisting? I just responded to my SP's tweet after no contact and I regret it. Well, stop saying you regret it. Start giving good meaning. He loves what I wrote. He thought it was the most hilarious tweet he's ever read. Blah, blah, blah. Stop reading into it like it's a bad thing, darling. Kimberly says she no longer believes in an appointed hour. We can control the timeline. Well, good for her. Whatever. She's going against everything the Bible taught, has she? Okay, Kim. You say so. Loz, I have negative thoughts. Means I don't affirm enough. Yes. Just lost PowerPoint at work, affirming I find it. Don't have to do it again. Oh, I'll just say, isn't it amazing that I found that PowerPoint? Thank God I found it. God, I couldn't believe where it was. It was in the most hidden place. Of course I found it. I still can't believe you thought I was going to be a lost cause. Now I'm like your best student. Ah, yes. I didn't think, not a lost cause, but I just didn't think you were listening. I thought you were sitting there like dumbfounded going, I thought, Brody, you were annoyed at what I was saying. I think that's what I thought, that you were angry at what I was saying and you weren't really listening and you were just going to put down like the phone and be like, I'm not going to do what that bitch said. I think that's what I thought. And you are my best student. How about that? They always come back. If there was a genuine connection, they will. Even if there wasn't, you just say the fucking come back, darling. Don't have to be a genuine connection. What's this? Just got off work. When are you normally free? Oh. Someone wants to buy my retro materials. Good. I'm trying to get rid of shit from my house. Me too. Yes, Loz. I can't go back to my old script. It's taken me a whole 50 years to realise, yes, guys, Jesus Christ, I'm 44 in a couple of weeks and I'm not going to go back to the old me. Fuck that. No, that's just my face when I'm listening. My poor teachers. Oh, that's funny. How do I physically react if my SP says something I don't like? I know to affirm, but like physically, just don't say anything, guys. Honestly, if you have to mute yourself, if you have to cover your mouth, if you have to walk away, if you have to turn around and not look at them, if you have to go to the toilet, if you have to go for a walk, do that. Just don't say anything or just say, okay, or, or is that right? Interesting. You know what I mean? A non-reactionary reaction would be best. I have a phobia of vomit. Oh. Emetophobia. Any affirmations to not be sick, not be scared. I love vomiting. When I vomit, it feels amazing. I love purging out all the stuff in my body. I actually like to vomit now. When I go over the toilet bowl and I see all the vomit going in the bowl, it actually is so refreshing. I love having a good vom. I say that, darling. Honestly, it's like aversion therapy. You've got to imagine yourself doing it, enjoying it. There's these two really famous hypnotists on British morning television and they get the people to do the thing. Like if you told them that, they'd make you vomit. Or they'd make you stick your hand in some vomit. Honestly. If it was a snake, they'd make you hold the snake. I love throwing up. Yes, say that. What if I've grown up in a household that's told me I don't deserve anything? Well, fuck those assholes, darling. They're pieces of shit, those people. Okay? Just disconnect yourself from those assholes and say, I deserve the fucking world. I'm creating my own reality now and I deserve everything that I want. Fuck you. They speak and they are called. What's this? I was conflicted on what to have for dessert after dinner, but I think I'm set now. Gross. How do I combat those toxic beliefs? You've just got to affirm against it, darling. Figure out what those beliefs are, write them all down, and write the opposite as an affirmation, and affirm and affirm and affirm all fucking day. How to manifest better mental health. I'm so mentally well. I'm so healthy in myself. I've never felt so good. I know how to soothe myself. I know how to make myself feel good. Things like that, darling. And work on your subconcept. What if the old story doesn't affect you anymore? And when it comes up, you just go, oh, well, we're together. That's great, darling. Good for you. Jesus Christ. Amazing. That's great. Part 1. My SP posted on Facebook. So one of his comments was long-winded. I laughed and he commented... Where's part 2? Where's part 2? Oh, I can't find it. Behind me, shake my head, lol, confirm that I'm the only one that knows him. I get him. Good, darling. Yes, I'm the only one that knows him. I'm the only one who gets him. They're great affirmations. I think I'm set till tomorrow now. My SP posted me on social media. Oh, I see. Wonderful, darling. Oh, that's lovely to end the live on. I'm going, guys. I've got shit to do. So please follow me. If you don't follow me already, I go live twice daily. Follow me to get the notifications, even though no one's getting the goddamn notifications at the moment. I also notify you in the Facebook group a couple of minutes before, like 15 minutes before or something. And you can watch the videos back in there, all the lives. I misplaced my bank card. I need to find it. Just imagine it in your hand, darling. Imagine what it looks like. Imagine yourself using it in the ATM. Imagine telling a friend, oh, God, thank God I found that bank card. I don't know where it was, but it just miraculously appeared. So, thank you, Loz. I love you. You're welcome, guys. I've got to go. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining. I'll see you soon.